Aloha and welcome to CM400C Summer 2021. I've been teaching this course for several semesters, but this is the first time I'm teaching this course over the summer, which is accelerated. Normally, a semester is 15 weeks. Um, but what we are going to be doing here at summer is we have to deploy this entire course in 6 weeks. So that means that every week in our summer session equates to about 3 weeks in a normal semester. So I want you guys to plan ahead, make sure you give you guys yourselves ample amount of time to complete the homework. You will have daily assignments that are going to be due the next day. So make sure that you stay on top of the due dates for all these assignments. In CM 400C, you will be collaborating with a partner for your critique, your project work. So it is vital, it is really important that you meet those deadlines so that you guys can collaborate within the specific amount of time for your critiques and your project work. So I'm just gonna dive right into Laulima. If this is your first time taking a online course, an asynchronous online course, meaning we do not have any virtual meetings as a class. This is your go-to place to receive everything you need for the course for CM400C. Um, and if you make sure that you go to laulima.hawaii.edu, use your hawaii.edu login and password to get in. And then you want to make sure that you click on CM400C right here. I'm in the student view right now. So this is, your screen should look similar to mine. And once you click on here, this is what you're going to see. So like I said, all your assignments can be, you can look at all your assignments here, but the number one place I want you guys to go to when you get to CM400C is the weeks. But let me just go over what's here in the overview screen. So a description of the course. All recent announcements will be posted here from me. And then all your due dates are in red. So these days are really important because that means something is due on that day. And if you click on it, you can see what's going on that day. So make sure that you mark your calendars, however you like to keep track of your time. Make sure that you are well aware of all the due dates. But the most important part of this is how I organize the course is in your weeks. So let's just dive into week 1. And this is where I put all the assignments that you need to work on this week. Your course textbook is an electronic version. So let me just go ahead and open that up in a new link. And while that's opening up, you can read this textbook online, so you do not need to buy the textbook, and you can just read online. You can download the book if you want. It's a little cumbersome to read online, but it is free, so make sure you use your sign in and use your hawaii.edu credentials to read the book. Email me if you run into any issues. So once again, you do not need to buy the course book. Here's a module map, so it goes over the next summer's weeks 1 and 2. It kind of gives you an overview of what we're going to be learning over weeks 1 and 2. So make sure that you review that map. There's the orientation checklist. You should have already received a welcome message from me in your email inbox, so make sure you check that. Go over the syllabus, review the module map, which is linked above, and then make sure you know how to access the course textbook. These 2 links here are really, really important. We're just going to dive right into learning about the user interface elements. and that's based off of Apple's Human Interface Guidelines. And then mobile design patterns. This is basically, in a nutshell, a mobile design pattern is a standard design for a certain type of user interface. And we're going to learn about that more as we go through the course. These are all the lectures that you need to watch for this week. So there's 8. And then here I just noted what are the links to reference. The right from up here, the important link to reference when you're watching these 2 videos. All your assignments for the week are going to be here. Make sure you know what the due date is. I don't write the due date here because it's already attached to the assignment. So just make sure that you know what the due dates are. Most of the assignments are going to be due within like 24 hours. So you need to be well aware of that. Welcome to summer. Everything's going to be really fast paced and quick. And then here are all the readings for this week, right? So if there is no link, then that means that it's a page in the textbook, okay? So that's really important. So make sure that you check in every week. Actually, I forgot, and I'm going to add this. I am going to take attendance weekly, so there is going to be a question at the very top, a question saying you're here, you've been to this week 1 page, so that I know that you're coming to this page, because this is your one-stop place to get all the information you need for every week. If for some reason I made a mistake or it's not, you can't find it, let me know and I'll post it on the week. The other thing is, how do you sign up for office hours with me? So you go to this sign up tool. This is the only way that you can have office hours with me. So I'm not going to log into the Zoom link if I don't have any appointments with students. You can expand all the dates and times. So it's Mondays, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. You need to use the sign up tool. If you feel like you need to meet with me longer than 15 minutes, you can sign up for 2 blocks of time. But I ask that you leave the other 2 for other students who would like to sign in. Make sure you do that. If this time does not work for you, that doesn't mean that you can't meet with me. You have to email me 24 hours in advance so that I can see where our schedules sync, and then I will send you, actually we're going to use the online Zoom link, that's what we're going to use for all meetings that you have with me. But I will usually send you a Google Calendar invite with the Zoom link for your convenience. Okay. Make sure that you keep up with your grades, that if you have any questions, oftentimes I leave messages when I send out and release a grade. So make sure that you are well aware of any messages if I tell you to resubmit something. So make sure you check those messages for me. The syllabus can be viewed here. You can click on the syllabus right there. But like I said, the syllabus is kind of an overview. Those weeks give you the fine details, okay? So it's super important. Sometimes I might change due dates, but you guys will be notified of any changes in due dates via Laulima. So definitely, like I said, I can't emphasize the importance of you keeping up with the course communication and activity in Laulima. Resources. So there are references that I'm going to make in the course in the weeks for you to check out some of like the prototyping checklist or the MDP purpose. So make sure that you, I'll be putting links in here. You should receive an email notification on some of these resources if I really want you guys to check them out. But definitely take a look through here. You can email me through Laulima, or you can just email me through your email account. This is super important. There is a check-in assignment, so I know that you're here. So make sure that you go to the class discussion and you introduce yourself to the class. That's the check-in activity. And then if you want to see what's on the calendar, so next week you can see what's due, right? So super important, guys, that you mark your calendars, you let me know. The best way to succeed in this course is like stay on top of your work. Email me, please, if you have questions so that I can support you. And if you're still struggling, like please reach out to me and set up a time to meet. Like I said, this is an accelerated course. You're doing 3 weeks of work in 1 week of class. And so if you're not used to that pace, make sure that you just get organized around the due dates. Because like I said, this class it's a 400 level class, right? It's a master class. And also, there's a lot of collaboration that's going to take place. So you just have to be ready for that. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. And I look forward to working with you this summer session. Aloha.